Oh.
Hmm. Yes, you're going to see a lot of that combat roll at the cover in this section, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you eat it?
Hmm?
Oh.
Isn't the most
I
naked just...
sympathize with that poor guy.
I'm glad that he's having a good time with his with his rocket launcher, you know? Like he's really just amped up.
I like how one of your remaining enemies just nuked himself there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he was
Don't worry, he's got a wobble on his control because of the stamina.
No, it's not that actually. Like he was actually too far away to register a hit, which was really fucking annoying. So
You'd go to a different place.
Totally. I mean, I would have, yeah. I should have, but then I also know like they do end up like encroaching on you anyway. So if you give it like half a minute, they move. Going for a lay down. I played dead for a while.
I mean, it's a viable tactic.
Lean on a wall.
Yeah, we learned that is the greatest medicine.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. At least you tagged him.
Yeah, we tagged him. So now we have a little idea. So, you guys like sports teams?
No, not particularly.
Okay. Worth a try.
Not really, no.
How about then sports?
Sports ball?
How about that beautiful Costa Rican weather we're having, huh?
Burns.
Yeah. Not enough bananas.
That's true. We haven't actually reached banana game yet, so you know that's still to come.
I love this game. Where you can play through 90 of the levels with nothing but a banana.
Banana versus Peace Walker must be a fascinating experience.
Well, obviously that's impossible.
Obviously. As a wise man once said, you can't stop a nuclear launch with a banana.
Well, I suppose you could, considering it has legs. But you need to get the peel in just the right place.
Mm. It just careens into the sea. How did you...
Just doing a proper Scooby-Doo.
So, Snake, how did you defeat Peace Walker in the end? Lauren Hardy, pretty much.
Beat him at Mario Kart.
Yeah, essentially. Use a blue shell.
Oh, those poor men.
Welcome.
Jonathan, they were S-rank soldiers. How dare you?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know because I haven't been able to scan them.
You have your scanner.
Yeah, you have it with you. Just use it.
Yeah, but
Just use your
what
scanner.
time?
Quickly, save that man. You've got a Fulton.
What's that? Save that man with your Fulton? Certainly.
You didn't
Scan
scan
him
him first, you idiot.
I took a risk, alright? I took a risk.
Now you're going to have to waste medical supplies on an unknown vector.
Excellent word to use, vector, by the way. Excellent word. Needs to be used more often.
Should probably lie down there just to be safe.
No, I'm quite alright here.
Oh my god! You just exploded.
No, he didn't explode. Have you tried aiming?
You'll be shocked to hear, but I have been trying this entire time. I know it doesn't come across that way on camera, but my
I
God,
mean,
the
you
shaking at
you have them in
times.
your crosshairs for a solid 3 seconds, and then move
Hmm.
it slightly to the left or right before taking your shot.
I think it's because I kept
Are you
double
trying to
like,
lead a stationary target?
no, it's because I kept like double guessing the fucking the camera shaking. So it's like, okay, steady, wait for it, and then like a half a second later, like fuck, moved again. It's just so fucking frustrating. It is the gameplay, I know it is. So it's like it's just
You're beautiful. Don't ever change.
it happens when I keep jumping in. When you jump in and out of a game like this, you have to relearn all of its fucking quirks, I suppose.
Nuances. No, no, I
Yeah,
agree. I agree.
yeah,
Usually you can calibrate back after 2 or 3 shots.
yeah. Usually, nice flex there, you cunt. I mean, some of us only need like a minute or two to get used to the game. No, 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 no.
I mean, some of us are just really easily immersed into games. Like, I don't even feel the controller's there anymore until it's not working.
It merely becomes an extension of myself.
Yeah, yeah. Which is why I got so confused when we were using your controller. It's like, why can't I sneak? I'm
Yeah,
doing what I usually do. Oh, the fucking controller's broken.
yeah. I have that sometimes where like the back button on that controller just suddenly decides just not to happen. So then suddenly just
Yeah, yeah,
like have
there we go.
I didn't have a secret boss battle with the fucking menus.
It's not my fault. It's the game.
Old fucking tech, man. It sucks.
Yeah.
But what's this? What's this on the
What is
horizon?
this? Where are we?
Big machine.
Oh my god, it snuck up on us.
It really did. Like there was no possible way we could have anticipated this.
There's been no sign of that before.
Hmm.
And they only took it off stealth mode as soon as it became visible.
It's true. They just had it under a big net, so we just thought it was a massive fish. Just saying, lads, the manta rays around
What?
here are fucking massive.
Yeah, but they're typically not on land.
And not with a massive cannon on the side either.
He successfully confused Adam.
He will need now 15 minutes to process a witty remark.
No, I may hurt myself 1 in every 5 turns.
You've successfully confused the DM. He takes 1 point of exhaustion.
I was already on 3.
Yeah, that's just you not sleeping well.
How can I sleep in this economy?
Buy a better mattress.
Oh. Yeah, it's a good shit, Aaron. I know you're super excited to face the cocoon, but who's ready for his side mission? Enemies left near death. Jesus, what a fucking metric. Oh.
Now change your loadout.
I'll go into bluegill. Fucking water flea, I told you. You should have scanned them. I do appreciate that he has actually taken my advice and he's just gone hard into R&D.
Yeah.
You're not researching the Walkman? Why would you do this to us, Jonathan? I mean, what did I do to you besides complain constantly about this game? You know, in protest, I'm going to be silent for the next mission.
Are you about to do an optional mission?
It's just to break the tension. Well, I just wanted on tender hooks for the. No, in fairness, there was a method of my madness because I was developing the strike marker. So I sometimes use the side missions to basically like eat up a day to develop some stuff. Because as noticed before, sometimes it can be a bit behind the curve in terms of developing stuff. So I'm basically using up a side mission to give myself a day to develop the strike marker, which comes in kind of handy for the cocoon, to be fair. Depending where you throw it. Yeah. And also, incidentally, we already have we already have the basic Walkman, but I haven't developed the other Walkman. Don't you fucking shake your head at me. And I know you're shaking your head as well, Aaron. I can fucking sense it.
I have no desire for a Walkman.
Well, that's a relief. Because apparently some people consider it a deal breaker. Oh wait, I forgot he's being fucking Pierre Marceau for this fucking episode. I forgot about that. In case anyone was wondering where Adam has gone, he's currently walking against the wind.
Who's that?
And he's having a great time with it. Because he actually really loves mimes and he loves performance art. So, it's just nice for him to finally get back to what he loves the most, you know?
It's his true calling, some say.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, he just thinks it's a wonderful way of life and a really viable career move. So it's I think it's something he's really passionate about, you know. In fact, he's almost as passionate as that as he is about Irish politics. I mean, he's obviously he's a very prominent Fine Gaeler. He believes in free market economy, and I think I do believe he's actually canvassing that for Simon Harris during the last election. So he's very proud of his work there actually, and he just can't wait to see what happens next with the great coalition that they have now. You know. I think it's at this point Adam lost the will to live. Now the question is, how much did past me stretch out this side mission to see how long Adam will be silent? Did I go the full 3 minutes? Did I take my time with it? Did I just kind of survey the area? Did I look up some birds? That's what this
So
game
you're
is actually.
saying you predicted that Adam would go silent at this moment of the playthrough.
I expect to disengage Adam at the best of times. It's just part of his nature. If anything, I kind of consider one of his endearing qualities. Actually, how precise that C4 was that it didn't kill any of those guards. They were surrounded by it. Well, actually, no, hang on. No, one of them did die, actually. I just saw him blast across the tree there. Oh, well, fuck him. He was an E-rank. Jobbers and stars.
I'm allowed to talk again. I will not take that slander against mimes.
Yes, that was the exact punchline I was expecting.
What do we say about mimes?
They didn't really say anything about mimes. It's more like the
attitude.
The attitude, yeah.
The implication that I would put mimes on the same level as the Irish government.
Well,
mimes contribute to society in their own meaningful way.
Fuck you! I was about to make that joke.
One of them are clowns, the other are performing artists.
One of them one side is a public servant, and the other is the Irish government.
Hey, One of them's known for being drab and colorless, and the other one is mime.
Well, they say they move, they act, they say a lot of things. They're not saying anything really at all. It's actually. But then, enough about Fianna Fáil. Let's get back to the game, guys.
Terrible.
Yes.
War.
War is
I'm getting my strike.
never
Getting
changing.
my strike marker. Yeah. And also, it is also time to start, like, collecting some fucking tanks and weapons. So I am actually gonna have a go. I think this is the one I actually have a go at capturing the tank instead of actually just destroying it.
So do you have your Fulton with you?
I don't have the Fulton with me, no. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way by just taking down the infantry.
Yeah. Why have we not developed a Fulton launcher yet?
I just haven't got that stage yet, because I think it's I have the stage 3 Fultons, and I think the Fulton launcher. I think you have to have you have to have a certain launcher set up as developed as well.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a proper high tech stuff anyway. But like, I think you have to have a pretty strong R&D, and I think a strong intel as well. I think. I know Intel is a weird one where like it kind of comes into play for like if you wanted like a solid like radar and other bits and bobs as well, in the same way that you do need a good medical team so you can get better rations and stuff. Again, it just kind of justifies the fact that there are 5 departments instead of just like 3 or 2. Now, as you notice here, I'm using another one of our hired goons for this mission, which is Emu, who was jumped in for Gibbon because he has a slightly better better sight gauge, so his head will be in the game longer in theory. But I made a bit of a, shall we say, a critical error in checking with Emu's stats because while he is a very good soldier in many rights, when it comes to heavy guns, not so much. So yeah, doesn't deal with recoil very well.
So instead, we're just going to commit a war crime to start with?
See the issue here, to be honest.
I mean, I know Boss isn't big on the whole Geneva suggestions, but